Hello there. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video. And on this specific video, we're going to continue talking about the Zapier integration with PhoneBurner. Now, hopefully at this point, you've watched all of the other training videos and you've learned how you can push data from outside of PhoneBurner into PhoneBurner. New leads, updated leads, things like that, right? However, on this specific training, we're going to talk about how you can take records that are updated in PhoneBurner and push that information from PhoneBurner to an external system. Again, we'll be using our Google Sheet as that external system that we want to push data to. Of course, if you watch the other training, then you're already aware that you can get information from PhoneBurner out to an external system using the webhook option, right? You can apply a webhook to a disposition, and then on disposition, that contact information can be sent from PhoneBurner over to that external system. And 99% of the time, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to be able to log those calls. You want to be able to update those records every time you make a call. However, there are some situations where a contact might be in a specific folder, and then you update that record in that folder. You don't necessarily make a call to that contact or disposition that contact, and you don't want to have to manually push that record or update that record outside of the system. And so that's what we're going to focus on today. Let's talk about the follow-up folder. So our follow-up folder here, you can see I've got a few contacts in here. And you know, when you've got a follow-up folder, you've got contacts that you need to follow up with. And so let's say, for example, we need to follow up with Gary, or maybe Gary emails us, and so we need to make an update to that record here in PhoneBurner. So I might want to add a little note. And so I save that note, update that record here in PhoneBurner, but I might want to have the details of this record sent to an external system because I could have updated custom fields. And so there can be quite a few reasons why I might want to trigger this record to go from PhoneBurner to an external system. And again, that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's jump back over to Zapier. We're going to create a new Zap. Now, the first thing I'm going to do when creating the Zap is I'm going to name it so that I don't forget why I created it. So I'm going to name it PhoneBurner Follow-Up Updates, indicating that this is a PhoneBurner Zap that's monitoring the follow-up folder for any updates to that folder. So now I'm going to go to step one, which is going to be my trigger step. And I'm going to go ahead and find PhoneBurner. I'm looking for changes on the PhoneBurner side to initiate this Zap. And the event is going to be updated contact in folder. I'm going to go ahead and select that and continue. And now I need to just choose or connect my PhoneBurner account. Now, of course, if you've already connected to a PhoneBurner account, you'll just use the existing connection that you already have. You don't want to be creating new connections all the time. In this particular case, I've cleared some stuff out since the last time I recorded a video, so I needed to create that connection again. But now I'm connected. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And I need to choose the folder that I'm going to monitor. I'm going to choose my follow-up folder. And I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. And we're going to test the trigger. And here you can see I got a few sample contacts. I can pick and choose which sample contact I want to work with here, depending on what data points I want to be extracting from PhoneBurner and taking to another system. Once I've identified exactly which record I want to use as I'm setting everything up, I just go ahead and click on Continue with Selected Record. And I'm going to go ahead and stop here because there are a couple other steps that I want to add in here, and I want to keep these videos as short as possible. So thanks for taking a look at this video. Make sure you watch the next video where we talk about some of the steps that you might want to consider as you're pulling contacts out of PhoneBurner based off of updates in a specific folder. Again, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and happy dialing.